Ready to open the hood? UseTool for the tutorials.
And for car parts, the right idea is the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the bulk, brake discs and pads used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off, pull up the handbrake, pull on the bonnet release lever and open the bonnet. Open the brake fluid reservoir. In order to change the rear brake discs and pads on your vehicle, you must first lift the rear of your vehicle and remove the wheels to gain full access. Loosen the stud bolts on the rear wheels, raise the rear of the vehicle, and put it in the two-axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You will then be able to take off the wheels. Don't forget to slide them under the vehicle. Before starting, release the handbrake, otherwise the operation will be impossible. Loosen the brake caliper. To do this, use a socket wrench and a 13mm socket and remove the caliper mounting bolts. Sometimes you have to stop the lock nut from turning by holding it with your fingers or with a 15mm spanner. Using a large flathead screwdriver, release the brake caliper from its support and remove the pads. Using a socket wrench and a 21mm socket, loosen the screws on the brake caliper mount. Remove the screws and put the brake caliper mount off. Using a hammer and a chisel, remove the cover from the hub. Then using a breaker bar and a 36mm socket, unscrew the nut from the hub. Finally, remove the disc. Clean the axis that the disc was mounted on using brake cleaner and a rag. You can also clean the ABS sensor with a brass brush so as not to demagnetize the sensor magnet.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We will be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.
You will find the bulk parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new brake disc. Before installing the new disc, it is vital to clean it using brake cleaner and paper towels to take off the storage paraffin. If your new disc is painted, you can place it directly onto the wheel hub. Place the new disc in place. Be careful as this disc model has an integrated wheel bearing. Now you can put the flange back on the hub. You have to tighten it as well. Start the process off with a socket wrench and then finish off the process with a torque wrench. Then refit the nut cover using a socket of the same diameter so as not to damage it. Using a wire brush, clean the edges of the brake caliper mount where the pads run. Reassemble the brake caliper mount once again, starting the screwing process by hand and finishing with a socket wrench and a 21mm socket to fix them in place. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Take the new brake pads. Coat the outside of the new pads with copper grease and slide them into the brake caliper mount. Position the brake springs parallel to the brakes themselves. Put the piston back. For this movement, you must have a brake caliper windback tool. This is a specific tool that will make it possible to wind the piston back, but also to have it turn on itself to to reset the self-adjusting system on your handbrake. Put the brake caliper back in place and screw in the slide pins. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. You can now repeat the operation on the other side. Put the wheels of your vehicle back on and lower it to the ground. Before starting your car, don't forget to screw the brake fluid stopper back in. Be careful. Before using your vehicle again, start your car and pump the brake pedal a few times to bring the brake pads together again. Try to drive smoothly and avoid sudden braking for the first 50 kilometers or so to avoid glazing the new pads. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We will be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.